Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Future I. Dear students, I am here with another model question paper of Dharwad district. So in this class we are going to discuss answers for this question paper, children. So before going to jump into the question section, there is a request from my side. Still, if you have not subscribed for my channel, kindly subscribe and share the video. Now let's start the class, children. So very first question is, the line joining the equations 2x plus 3y minus 9 equals to 0 and 4x plus 6y minus 18 equals to 0 are. So here two equations they have given and they are asking to find which kind of lines they can form. So for that we need to find the values of a1 by a2, b1 by b2 and c1 by c2. Here both the equations are in standard form. So directly you can find the ratios, children. So a1 by a2 we get 1 by 2, b1 by b2 also we get 1 by 2. Similarly, c1 by c2 is equals to 1 by 2 itself. Therefore, when all ratios are equal, it will be coincident lines. Hence, for this question, the right answer is coincident lines. Let's take another question. Condition for lines representing the equation a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equals to 0 to be parallel. See here two equations, general form given, and these two equations should frame the parallel lines. So to form the parallel lines, the ratios has to be what? So that is they are asking. So to be parallel lines, the ratio is third condition, children, that is a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 and it's not equals to c1 by c2. Hence for this question, the right answer is option C. Question number 3. The pair of equations x equals to minus 4 and y equals to minus 5 graphically represents lines which are. So in this problem, x value is given and y value also given. So what we want to do is, we wanted to identify so where exactly these lines intersect in the graph. See, first we take minus 4 because x coordinate only first we want to plot on Cartesian system. And next we wanted to plot the y coordinate. So here x coordinate is minus 4 and y coordinate is minus 5. I repeat again, x coordinate is minus 4, y coordinate is minus 5. Hence, it is intersecting at minus 4, 5. Therefore, the right option for this is option B, intersecting at minus 4, minus 5. Question number 4. To divide a line segment AB in the ratio 3:4. Children, keep it in the mind. Here you are going to divide the line segment, and I told you many times, whenever we are constructing a line segment, we wanted to find the sum of the ratios. That is very important. First, a ray AX is drawn so that angle BAX is acute angle. Then, at equal distant points are marked on the ray AX. Yes, such that minimum number of these points is. You know what they are saying? First, you will draw a line segment of a particular length and then you will draw a ray AX and it makes acute angle. And the ray AX, how many markings you are going to mark? So for that we wanted to add the given ratios, children. Here the given ratio is 3:4. So add 3 plus 4 we get 7. Hence 7 markings we have to mark on the ray AX. Question number 5. 25th term of an arithmetic progression is 51. First term is A3, common difference. It means we wanted to find the common difference, children. So 25th term of the progression is 51. So how do you write 25th term, children? A plus 24D. And first term they said it here A3. Means in the place of A you wanted to substitute 3. And simplify, you will get the answer D. So the D will be for this question 2. Option A is correct for this one. Question number 6. in an arithmetic progression, if an is equals to 4n minus 5, so nth term is given, find the second term, that is a2 of the progression. So how do you find a2? Nth term is given, so directly in the nth term, in the place of n, you substitute 2. So 4 2 is 8, 8 minus 5 will be 3. So option C is correct for this. Question number 7, children. Sum of first n terms of an APR. So sum finding formula I wanted to write for this, children. So very easy one. It is repeated in maximum number of question papers. So the right answer is option B, n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Question number 8. Next two terms if an AP 5, 7, 9, so on. So next two terms we wanted to find. So for that, what will you do? Look at the first term. First term is 5. So for 5, how much they added to get the 7? It means they added 2. And see for next term also. So for 7 they added 2 to get 9. Then it says common difference is 2. So for 9 you wanted to add 2. How much you'll get? You'll get that 11. And again for 11 you add 2. You'll get 13. So the right answer for this question is option B, 11, 13. Next question. This is different question I felt, children, because this was there in earlier textbook. So nicely they have framed this question. The value of summation 18 plus summation 19 is. So as you see this problem, you feel that something that you are not understanding. So what you wanted to do is, first to see this term is the summation 18. It means you wanted to find the sum of first to 18 terms. I repeat again, children, find the sum of 18 natural numbers. So 18 natural numbers sum you will get 171. Similarly, next to find the sum of 19 natural numbers, means from 1 to 19 sum you wanted to find. So for that you will get that 190. So first you will get 171, next you will get 190, add these two, it gives the answer B, that is 361. So I felt it is something different question. So practice well and keep an eye on this question. Next let us take another problem, children. The nature of roots of the equation ax square plus bx plus c is decided by. So obviously whenever you see the nature of the roots, so nature of the roots is decided by discriminant. So discriminant finding formula is b square minus 4ac. That's what they are asking here. So option A is correct. Question number 11. The standard form of the equation 2x equals to 5 minus x square is. It means it is not in a standard form, children. You wanted to express it in standard form. So what will you do? X square, you bring it on left side, it will become plus x square. Plus 5 also bring it on left side, it will become minus 5. And then you arrange according to the standard form of the quadratic equation, that is x square plus bx plus c equals to 0. So hence it gives the correct option, that is B. So x square plus 2x minus 5 equals to 0. So for this question, option B is right. Question number 12. The roots of quadratic equation x square minus x minus 6 is equals to 0 are. What they are asking? They are asking to find the roots. Roots in the sense you wanted to solve this and you wanted to write the factors. So for that you wanted to split the middle term. So to split the middle term, first term you wanted to multiply to the last term, you will get minus 6x square. Minus 6x square factors are 3 and minus 2. So for this question, the correct option is C, 3 and minus 2. Question number 13. Formula to find the roots of quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. Children, so it repeated in maximum number of model question paper, children. I may say it is very, very important. So here what you wanted to understand and what you wanted to find moreover is, so you wanted to identify the quadratic equation. So that is x is equals to minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. So where it is present, that present in option C. Minus b plus or minus root over b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is the correct one. Question number 14. In the given figure, value of angle C. So it is a given figure, children. So angle C value we wanted to find. So to find angle C value, how do you find? See what are all the values they have given. So they given 14 children and also they have given 7. So if C is the reference angle, 7 will be base, isn't it? And 14 will be hypotenuse, isn't it? So base by hypotenuse. So base is 7, hypotenuse is 14. So 7 by 14 means 1 by 2. So base by hypotenuse is related to cos. For what value of cos we get 1 by 2? So that is 60 degree. Hence for this question the right answer is option B, 60 degree. Question number 15 children. In the given ABCD rectangle, the value of CE. So first of all find it out where CE is present, this diagonal one. So that value we want to find. So how do you find? See here, this is 8 centimeter, means AD here D is missed children. So AD is 8 centimeter. So therefore BC also will be 8 centimeter because they clearly said it is a rectangle. In rectangle opposite sides are equal. Now what you got? This measurement, BC measurement you have got. So and here 60 degrees is there. So this is a reference angle. I mean this is the reference angle. So its opposite side is this. So this is perpendicular. That is only wanted to find. No, that is not. So that is the perpendicular. Actually wanted to find this diagonal. CE we wanted to find. So what will you do here is, see BC measurement we know children. So that is 8 centimeter. The CE measurement we wanted to find. Means base and hypotenuse ratio we wanted to use. Means cos 60 degree we wanted to use. Cos 60 degree is nothing but 1 by 2. So use that concept and simplify. You will get option A. 16 is the right answer. Next question number 16 children. Find the value of A in sin 2A is equals to cos A minus 30 degree. So how do you solve this problem? See left hand side it is in the form of sin and right hand side it is in the form of cos. So this left hand side also express it in the form of cos only. So sin 2A we can write it as cos 90 minus 2A. So now left side what will be there? Cos 90 minus 2A will be there. And right hand side what will be there? Cos A minus 30 degree will be there. Both the sides cos will get cancelled. And left hand side 90 degree minus 2A. And right hand side we will be having A minus 30 degree. And simplify that. It gives A value is 40 degree. Option D is correct. So next question number 17 children. The value of cos 90 minus A. Complementary angle formula it is. So cos 90 minus A gives sin A. So option A is right. Question number 18. When the length of shadow of a vertical pole is equal to 3 times its height. See how nicely they said it here. When the length of shadow of vertical pole is root 3 times of its height. So first what you want to do? Draw a right angle triangle. Height you don't know. Height you take it as x. So shadow will become 3 times of root 3. So root 3x. So use the tan ratio concept children. So x by root 3x you will get, x and x will get cancelled. 1 by root 3 will get. So 1 by root 3 is for tan 30 degree. Therefore for this question the right answer is option B, 30 degree. Question number 19. The distance between point P 1, 4 and Q 4, 0. So two coordinates they have given. We need to find the distance of these 2 points. So use distance formula, that is root over x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Substitute and simplify and you will get the answer C, 5. Question number 20 children. The area of the triangle ABC with the vertices A minus 5, 7, B minus 4, minus 5, C 4, 5 is. See here 3 points coordinates they have given and asking to find area of the triangle, and it is a direct equation. Use the formula half into x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2 and simplify. It gives the answer 53. Hence here the right option is B. Question number 21. The distance of point P 2, 3 from x-axis. This kind of question also repeated number of times. Here a coordinate is given 2, 3 and asking this point on Cartesian plane how far will be from x-axis. So to find the distance from x-axis, we wanted to concentrate on y coordinate. So your y coordinate is 3, hence it will be 3 centimeter of distance. So option C is right. Question number 22. The distance of a point Px, y from the origin. So distance finding formula from origin you wanted to select here. So that is option A, root x square plus y square. So here they may ask like this also children. P alpha comma beta will be there. In that case what will you select? So root over alpha square plus beta square. So 23, relation between mean, median and mode. So definitely this year there will be problem on this formula, or problem will be there, or formula they may ask. So here the right one is option A, 3 median is equals to mod plus 2 mean. Question number 24. 10, 13, 5, 15, 5, 25. Mod of these. See, when I reading the data, easily I come to know that 5 I read 3 times. So the score which is repeated maximum number of times, that gives the mod. So here the right answer is option A, 5, because 5 repeated 3 times. 25th question. Median class of the given table. So here table is given children, and it is in the form of class intervals only. But whenever we are finding the median class, you wanted to find another column, that is cumulative frequency. So cumulative frequency you wanted to find it in proper way, and you know that how to find that. So 5 first you write as it is, means here you will write 5, and here you will write 5 add to 18 you will get 23, and here 23 you add to 12 you will get it 35, and 35 you add to 9, here you will get it that 44. So next 44 divide by 2 you will get 22. So 22 lies in this one, because here we will be having 23. So actually what we wanted 22. 22 lies in this only. So therefore the right class interval for this is 10 to 20. That is the median class. So in case it has mod class, that is very easy. Easily we can find it out, mod class. So the highest frequency where will be that gives the model class. Question number 26 children. Following which type of triangles are always similar? Means which triangles are always similar. So many times it is also repeated children. So equiangular triangles. 26th right answer option B, equiangular triangles. Question number 27. In the figure, DE is parallel to BC. So these two sides are parallel. Next AD is given. So AD means this left side upper part 2.4 centimeter, BD left side bottom part 7.2 centimeter, 1.8 right side upper part AE 1.8. We need to find AC. AC means left right side full length we wanted to find. That you cannot find directly. First you wanted to find this CE, this length you wanted to find first children. CE length you wanted to find by using Thales concept. AD by DB is equals to AE by EC. So in that case you will get CE answer. Next CE answer you add to AE answer, that gives AC answer. So that is 7.2 centimeter. Option C is correct. Question number 28 children. In the given figure, triangle ABC similar to triangle DEF. Here two triangles given, both the triangles are similar. And angle ABC equals to angle FED equals to 80 degree. Now identifying the corresponding angles are very important in the given two triangles. So B is correspondent to E, means these two angles are equals to 80 degree. Then A will be equal to which corresponding angle? See, this is 3.5 centimeter AB. So EF is 7 centimeter. Hence F will be 60 degree. I repeat again children. B and E are corresponding angles. They have only given. So I have found by my observation C and F are corresponding angles. Means F also 60 degree. So E will be how many degrees? 80 degree. F is equals to how many degrees? 60 degree. Now use angle sum property of triangle. Add 80 plus 60. You will get 140. 140 subtract from 180 degree. It gives 40 degree. So angle D is 40 degree. So for this question option A is correct. Next question. In the given figure angle ABC equals to 90 degree. means this angle is 90 degree. If you look at this triangle, easily you will come to know that. And BD is perpendicular to AC, means this angle also 90 degree will be there. And AB is 12 centimeter. AB means this is 12 centimeter. So BC is 9 centimeter. So BC means this, children, this full is 12 centimeter. And CA means this hypotenuse is 15 centimeter. Then the length of AD is where? This one. So if you observe properly, I'll mark again, children, this one. This length we wanted to find, that's all. So means it's a part of the hypotenuse AC. So that length you wanted to find. So same kind of the questions we have seen in model question paper, children. So if you watch that video, definitely you can solve this problem. And anyhow, I'll tell you the way of solving this. See, you wanted to take the triangle ABC and triangle ADB. These two triangles are similar. Next, you wanted to take the ratio. I'm telling you in slow manner. AB by AD is equals to AC by AB. This ratio you wanted to take. Let's substitute the values and find the value of AD. So that gives 9.6. So option D is right for this one. Which of the following is not a Pythagorean triplet? So definitely on Pythagorean triplet, one problem will be there, that they can ask directly like this. Otherwise, from circle chapter they can ask, or from trigonometry they may ask, or from surface area and volume chapter they may ask. So here C is not Pythagorean triplet, because 7 square means 49, 8 square means 64, and 9 square means 81. As we add 49 to 64, we never get 81. So therefore option C, 7, 8, 9 are not Pythagorean triplets. Question number 31, children. From the figure, find the length of PQ. So where is PQ? PQ is here. This length we want to find. I mean this full length, children. So you may in confusion, just I'll show here this length. PQ length we wanted to find. So very easy, no need to do the calculation. So for that, see, Q is external point for the circle. So from Q we have drawn two tangents. QC is one tangent and QB is another tangent, and you are familiar that when we draw two tangents from external points, they are equal in length. So when it is 4 centimeter, this will be 4 centimeter. I mean BQ will be 4 centimeter. When it is 2 centimeter, this will be 2 centimeter. Now 2 add to 4, these two you add it, 2 plus 4 is how much? 6. Option C is right. Question number 32. From the figure, if angle OBC equals to 40 degree, mind it, only OBC given. This angle is given, that's all. Only OBC, this angle is given, not the full angle. But full angle easily we can find, because these two angles are corresponding angle of congruent triangle. So this full will be 80 degree. If this full is 80 degree, this full will be 100 degree, because these two angles sum has to be 180 degree. Therefore, for this question, the right option is 100 degree. Question number 33, children. If the straight line passes through the circle at only one point, if a line is passing through at only one point, means that is obviously tangent. If it is intersecting at 2 points, means that is secant. Question number 34, same kind of question already we have seen in this question paper itself, children. To divide a line segment AB in the ratio 4:7, a ray AX is drawn first such that angle BAX is an acute angle and the points A1, A2, A3 are located at equal distances on the ray AX, and the point B is joined to what? So we wanted to find the sum of this. 4 plus 7 is 11, hence B is joined to A11. Option B is right. Question number 35, children. A vertical stick of length 6 centimeter, means there is a vertical stick. So this is a vertical stick, children, D. Its measurement is 6 meter. Cast a shadow of 400 centimeter. So it is casting a shadow of 400 centimeter. But here see, shadow they have given in meters only, 4 meter. In the figure they given in meters, but in the problem they given in centimeters. So which one you will select? So all other measurements are in meters. So 400 centimeter, you take it as 4 meter only. Okay. So next, the ground, and at the same time a tower cast a shadow of 20 meter long. It means this AB there, no, that is height of the tower. So it is casting the shadow 28 meter. I'll repeat again, children. So this is height of the tower and it is a casting the length of the shadow 28 meter. Now what we wanted to find is height of the sewer. It means AB length we wanted to find. So use BPT corollary. So that means you wanted to write ratios like this. AB by DE equals to BC by C. So and then substitute the values and simplify. You will get the answer 42 meters. So option C is right for this one. Question number 36. The shape of an ice cream cone is a combination of. So everybody used to eat the ice cream. Cone ice cream. So in that case you wanted to remember this. So ice cream cone is combination of what? But many children will be in confusion now. It is cone plus sphere, otherwise cone plus hemisphere. So the right option is hemisphere plus cone. So nobody will put that cream of full sphere. So they'll put it only hemisphere form. So not a sphere form, because they want to grow. Financially they wanted to grow. So that is the thing, you keep it in the mind. Hence the full sphere they never put. They put only hemisphere part of the cream. So question number 37. If we cut a cone in two parts by a plane parallel to the base, then the bottom part left over is. So this is frustum of cone, children. So option D is correct. The upper part is cone. The bottom part we call it as frustum of the cone. 38. If we change the shape of solid object from a sphere to cylinder, it means your conversion is taking place. Sphere to cylinder we are converting. Then volume of cylinder will be, keep it in the mind, I said number of times, whenever we are converting a object from one shape to another shape, there will not be no change in its volume. It remains unchanged. Option C is correct. Question number 39. If we join two hemispheres, so you are joining the two hemispheres of same radius along their bases, then we used to get what? So that is a sphere. When you join two hemispheres, automatically we get sphere. And they clearly mentioned both are having the same radius, and we are keeping one on another on their bases. Question number 40. The shape of glass, it means tumbler. Look at the figure what they have given here. If you look at the figure, easily you can say that. What do we call for this figure? So that is B frustum of cone. See, last few questions we have felt so easy. All direct questions only they have asked. Dear students, I hope you have got it answers of this question paper. In the next class, we come up with another question paper answers. I hope you have got it and it will be helpful for you children. So exams are very nearing. I hope you are doing very well. Thank you.